Hey, Scott Lara, president of militaryfairs.com, your one-stop shop for travel. If you're a member of the military, if you're a veteran like I am, or a family member of a military person, militaryfairs.com for hotels, airfare, all-inclusive resorts, and you know what I'm going to talk about, cruises. Now, the number one question I'm asked is, Scott, what's your favorite cruise line? And that is a very tough question to answer because there's many cruise lines, right? And I've said it before, it all goes back to your demographic. For example, I'm 62, the wife is about my same age, and we love Holland America Line. Why? It is more of an older demographic, fewer kids, and 5-star service, 5-star food. Shout out to Chef Rudy, who is the chef there, and he actually heads up chef stuff on Carnival and Princess, and I love him. Just a great guy. I've known him for many years, Chef Rudy. But Holland America, definitely. Now, Celebrity, that's another cruise line that's in my demographic. 50 plus, fewer kids. You're not going to have a rock wall. You're not going to have a go-kart track. You're not going to have paintball. You're not going to have all that kind of stuff. It's for adults. And my favorite restaurant on several of the Celebrity ships is called Blue. Amazing restaurant. The steakhouse is great. So Celebrity is another one in my demographic. Now, we've got to talk about Virgin Voyages because so many people tell me they want to go on a cruise without kids, and I get that. My kids are grown. I've got grandkids, and so I would highly recommend if you're dual income, no kids, singles, bachelorette party, bachelor party, highly recommend Virgin Voyages. And thank you, Sir Richard Branson, for developing this cruise line. And of course, I know you're going to give credit to your team and everyone I've talked at Virgin Voyages. My friend Tamika, who's my business development manager, she is amazing, love her. But I have to laugh about Virgin Voyages because it's absolutely perfect. I mean, it's the entertainment, the food. There's no nickel and diming, where like at a lot of cruise lines, you get nickel and dimed to death. Do you want the fresh squeeze orange juice or do you want the regular orange juice? So that's kind of a negative out there. But Virgin Voyages, great for, and actually they did a little survey, a little market survey, and they told us, and I'm not going to tell you, but they told us in the travel industry who Virgin Voyages is getting. And I will say like 50% men, 50% women. There's a lot of dual income, no kids, incomes above $75,000. So if you're used to sailing on a lesser expensive cruise line, this may not be your cup of tea. But Virgin Voyages is absolutely amazing. I sailed on it with Scarlet Lady with my brother-in-law last year. And the only bad part about it was the weather was kind of rough. And I need to go back on Virgin Voyages because I don't want to say I got, it's like, I really wish I had a better experience, but they can't control the weather. But the experience with the food, with the entertainment, with Bimini was off the chart. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was 100. So Virgin Voyages definitely would go on Virgin again. Now, Carnival, I have over 80 days on Carnival. So I am Platinum, very important, fun person. That's their loyalty program. Love Carnival. My wife and I had sailed on the Carnival Fascination many, 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 many times out of our hometown here, Jacksonville, Florida, sailing under the Dames Point Bridge, going down to Nassau, Half Moon Cay. Love Carnival. And we took our grandson, the cruise kid, on the Carnival Liberty last year. He had a blast. He got to sit in the captain's chair on the bridge, took a tour of the galley, had a great time. So, if you're family with kids, and especially if you're multi-generational, right? You got grandpa, and you want to bring your kids, your grandkids, see them all at the table. Hey, there's all the kids, yay! And they're all, saying hi to grandma and grandpa. Then Carnival is great. MSC. Now, MSC, I sailed on MSC Seashore last year. I had a great time. Had a great balcony cabin, Ocean Cay. Their private island was nice. The food was good. The service was good. The venti chocolate was amazing. Oh my gosh, you've got that chocolate on there. I was actually telling a friend of mine today about that. If you love chocolate, MSC, Seashore, just Google it. Google MSC chocolate, and you'll see their chocolate shop there. And bring your wallet. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's definitely worth every penny for the different items you can have there at the chocolate shop. And when I go on MSC again, I will definitely run down there. NCL. Now, I've been on NCL on a couple charter cruises, the Groove Cruise. And again, I've got to thank my friend who I love, Jason Bukima, who created the Groove Cruise about 20 years ago. It's an EDM, electronic music cruise. And I was also on the Blake Shelton cruise, which was very fun. Had a great time on that. So when somebody asks me, hey, Scott, what's your favorite cruise line? I've got to ask them a couple questions, right? And that's why, when people go to Costco and buy a cruise, the guy or the girl behind the desk has no clue. I mean, they're just selling you a cruise and they're going to give you whatever, $100 Costco gift card. But when you ask 1,000 questions, they're not going to know. Have they been to Half Moon Cay? I have. Have they been to Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Martinique, St. Bart, St. Kitts, St. Thomas? I have. And so that's why you have a travel agent, because they can answer those questions. But a lot of times people will go on the cheap. They'll go to Costco and buy a cruise, and then they'll jump on 1,000 Facebook groups and ask a bunch of questions. What are the hidden gems? Tell me the hidden gems. What do I need to do? Tell me. And it's like, that's what you have a travel agent for. They can tell you. One of my secrets, and I'll share this with you, and a friend of mine says, Scott, don't share all your secrets. And he's right. But I will share this secret with you that I shared many years ago. And I think a lot of people have picked this up, especially at Half Moon Cay, which, Carnival goes there, Holland America goes there. It's a private island off the coast of Florida. A lot of people, when they're on vacation, want a slow cup of coffee, ponder the day, take our time, we're on vacation. Well, cool, do that. But I recommend to the people I cruise with, and I've told my wife this, and this is what I do. I'm one of the first ones off the ship in Bimini, Half Moon Cay, Ocean Cay, Coco Cay, wherever. I want to be one of the first ones off the ship at a private island. Why? Because those chairs go fast. Now, perfect day at Coco Cay, there are a lot of chairs, there's a lot of umbrellas, they're free. I get that. But if you're one of those kind of people, 13 hours on Facebook, sit slow, take our time. When we don't want to rush, we rush at home. Well, then you do that at your own peril, because what I've done, and if you look at my Half Moon Cay videos, just type in Scott Lara, Half Moon Cay, you will see, we're off the ship early, we get the chairs, get off. My best friend, Rocky, he told me this years ago when we went to, I think we were on Royal Caribbean, and we were on, I forget which island, was Stirp Cay or something. And he goes, let's get off in the cool of the day. And that's what you do, especially if it's June, July, or August. I mean, it gets up to 90, 95 real quick on those islands. So you get off in the cool of the day, find yourself a nice spot, relax, this, that, and the other. Then, grab your lunch, then head back to the ship, and then, take a shower, get ready for dinner or whatever. But a lot of people will slowly drift off the ship, 10:30, 11 o'clock. Oh, now we'll get lunch. Oh, where are the chairs? Oh, they're all taken. And I talk about this a lot on my YouTube channel about chairs. Now, this is also with all-inclusive resorts, but it's also for private islands. And this is something that a lot of cruise media people like myself mention, what we call deck chair hogs. And it's not just on the cruise ship, it's at private islands too. And 9 times out of 10, it's Caitlin jabbing Tom in the ribs. Hey, Tom, yes, princess, yes, queen. Well, do I need to get you coffee? Oh, what is it you need? I worship. So she'll say, run out and get a great deck chair right by the pool so I can dip my toe in, or run over to Bimini and get a prime deck chair. It's gonna take me a little while to get my makeup on, and I'm gonna be on Facebook for 3 hours, and I'll get there when I get there. And so what people will do, they will run and throw a book or a hat or a glasses down on a deck chair, a prime deck chair, and then they'll drift down there later. And this has been happening a lot at all-inclusive resorts too, where a lot of people have been doing this. And it's a huge offense. People shouldn't do it. And on cruise lines, I think they are starting to tighten that up quite a bit, where if the the crew sees something there, like for 30 minutes, they're going to move it and put it at the hut, the hut where they have the towels. And then when Billy comes down, hey, where's my stuff? Oh, it's over there. Well, we saved that chair. Well, where were you? Oh, we were having a slow cup of coffee, and the wife was getting a cellulite wrap, and I was in a casino, and so that can be something too. But going back to cruise lines, listen, do I have a favorite cruise line? I really don't think I have a favorite. I love all the cruise lines. I love Holland America. I love Celebrity. I love NCL. I love MSC. I love Carnival. Love Virgin. I love them all. I would rather be on a cruise today, than being at work, right? I'd be on any cruise. The food, the entertainment, the fun, guys' burgers on Carnival, you name it. I mean, I was on the MSC Seashore last year and had a blast. It was a great ship. I was on Scarlet Lady, had a blast. And so when you ask me what my favorite cruise line is, I've just got to come back and say, what's your demographic? What do you like? What do you don't like? And then I can help you with that. And it goes the same with all-inclusive resorts. We're running a special on militaryfares.com, a military discount on sandals. It's 10% off. We also have a military discount on Palladium Hotel Group. And I've been to the Palladium Hotel Group / TRS resorts in Cancun, in Jamaica, and in the Dominican Republic. And I love the Palladium Hotel Group resorts. I absolutely love them. TRS Yucatan, TRS Coral, TRS Cap Cana, TRS Turquesa, Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres, Grand Palladium Riviera Maya, Grand Palladium Bavaro. I mean, they are just Grand Palladium Jamaica and Lady Hamilton. And you can just look at my videos on that too. But the point I'm trying to say is, if you get, either with yourself, if you're a solo traveler, or your spouse or your kids or whatever, figure out what you want to do, sit down, have a family meeting, and email me, scott@militaryfares.com. I'd love to talk to you about what options are available for you to have a great vacation. And militaryfares.com, hotels, airfare, and I help with the cruises and the all-inclusive resorts. I handle those personally to make sure that you are very well taken care of. Scott Lara, president of militaryfares.com. I'll be here all week giving you updates on travel, on destinations, and my random thoughts.